much. We're going to turn now to what may be the final boarding call for Spirit Airlines. It's a budget option for travel to some 40 cities and an employer to thousands of people. Senior transportation correspondent Kris Van Cleave joins us with the latest. All right, Kris, what happened to Spirit and what does it mean?
Well, Tony, Spirit's essentially run out of money. Barring some last-ditch 11th-hour intervention, Spirit could be forced to cease operations as soon as 3 a.m. tomorrow morning.
After days of warning, Spirit Airlines was running on financial fumes, stung by surging jet fuel prices. The already struggling and bankrupt carrier is now planning to stop flying as soon as Saturday. Spirit flights are operating today, with flyers showing up to the airline's home base in Fort Lauderdale, learning they may be among the last people to board a Spirit plane.
I guess we'll be stuck in Atlanta.
I live in Atlantic City, and we have no other airlines flying back and forth to Florida.
At President Trump's urging, the federal government offered a $500 million bailout. But the airline's bondholders balked at the undisclosed terms. Talks then stalled as Spirit burned through cash. The president to our Ed O'Keefe this afternoon.
I'd like to save the jobs, but we'll have an announcement sometime today. We gave them a final proposal.
Spirit has about 7,500 direct employees. Dozens of former Spirit planes are parked in the Arizona desert, the result of cuts the airline made trying to stay afloat.
Losing a low-fare airline is never good.
Airline industry analyst Henry Hartevelt.
Without Spirit, there's just that much less price competition, and even the budget airlines are probably going to try to raise fares.
For the Atlantic City airport, losing Spirit means losing the vast majority of its daily flights. We talked to airport director Tim Kroll earlier this year.
If Spirit were to shut down, what would be the impact here?
Enormous in terms of jobs, the concessions, the ground handlers at the airport. Obviously, they would lose those jobs, and the impact just to the local community.
And the potential of tens of thousands of flyers stranded if the airline ceases to operate as soon as tomorrow. Now, Spirit is not officially commenting other than to say the airline is operating normally today. We understand their focus is very much on safely operating those flights. Tony.
We'll keep an eye on it. But, Kris, you cover all kinds of transportation for us, and you spoke exclusively with Ford CEO Jim Farley as the company announces discounts on most of its new vehicles. What did you learn?
Yeah, Tony, they're marketing this as basically trying to help the American worker around America's 250th anniversary. But it goes to a larger affordability question hovering around Detroit. Right now, the average vehicle costs about $50,000. The average car payment for 1/5 of the country is $1,000 or more. We simply asked Mr. Farley if there was an affordability problem in Detroit.
We need to do a great job as a brand and as an industry to make our vehicles more affordable. We are going to offer more choice in those kind of price points, around $40,000, less than $40,000. The trick is to make them in America. And to do that, we need, affordable parts from around the world.
Today, President Trump posted on Truth Social that he was going to add a 25% tariff on European-made vehicles, saying the EU is not fully complying with the trade deal. Farley declined to comment on that specifically, but said he believes the focus needs to be on Chinese automakers and their ability to mass produce very inexpensive vehicles, Tony.
All right, Kris, thank you very much.